I have to actually elaborate on detailed points with the additional versions because I have already experienced such a disadvantage coming from making it too succinct. If I only actually give shortened or abridged answer, some people actually try to find loopholes by twisting the meanings. Even if I ever given a full presentation of what was written, they say that, oh, you didn't actually mention this hidden point, or you didn't actually provide a sufficient understanding. Even though that sounds really quick and snappy, if I fail to actually provide a sufficient understanding about the background knowledge or schematic understanding, those critics are really harsh on me to say that I failed to read between the lines. That was really the reason I somehow had I have a tendency to provide a more elaborated explanations unnecessarily. But if I would be removed from this type of a suspicion, then I would never provide additional info. For instance, just simply, move on. If you ever actually read the sentence, Metupongtia truly, once upon a time compared the Chinese bureaucratic system under the full condition of the Communist Party as the Orwellian totalitarianism. Then just move on. You don't really need to actually explain what Orwellian means or Orwellian stands for. Oh, this is really from the George Orwell's in the 1984 type of novel that actually normally depicts a full condition and absolute control with the iron fist conducted by the government to actually clamp down on and crack down on every civil movement with the intention of suppressing the democratic inspirations. It's just having a big brother hovering around to cast their eyes on every person in the country. This type of additional information should be withheld. So long as I would be liberated from this type of suspicion that I would be, missing certain fundamentals that might be required from the rest of journalists who are actually normally educated in the Western societies. Excuse me, if I were liberated from this type of unfounded argument, then I actually, I would be happy to make it really short and snappy and quick and succinct and precise. I'm very much committed to that. I'm not lying. I don't really need to actually provide additional perspective by actually, twisting around and turning around to provide a multiple-sided explanations. I don't really need to actually provide it in every aspect. I don't really need to offer additional facades because it's really fine. You just say it once and move on.